Today we wanted to show you what it was like to go to church here in Cameroon. We don't have a big building like you all have. Instead, we meet here. It's a church that has leaves for a roof and for the walls, and we all sit on wood benches. But there's a lot of great things about our church here too. I asked my kids what their favorite part was.
I like the drum.
I like to play with the sacred. I like it when the chickens come in and the people have to chew them out. I like it when people bring their babies to church.
Our church is very small. There are only a handful of people that come each week, and that's because there's simply not a lot of Christians in our area. This is the Bible that we read each week in church, and this is the hymnal that we sing out of. The only problem is that both the Bible and the hymnal are in French, and the Bakum do not understand them well, if at all. And if you can't understand the Bible well, then it's very hard, if not impossible, to be a Christian.
Think about how many churches you have in your city. Think about how many books and how many Bible translations you have in English. There's an amazing difference. Fortunately, a great thing that's happening right now is that some Bakum people are beginning to be saved, and they're beginning to write songs in Bakum. So I want you to listen to some Bakum people worshiping God in their own language.
We really want this church to grow, not because we dislike big churches, but because we want more and more people to worship Jesus. Our church recently put in this well because it's very difficult to find clean water here in our village. They put it in as a way to love our neighbors. And one day, our pastor was preaching a sermon about the well, but he tied it to John 4, where Jesus was sitting at a well himself and talking to a Samaritan woman. He explained to the Samaritan woman that whoever drinks of this water would be thirsty again, but whoever drinks of the water that he gives would be satisfied forever. So as much as our neighbors need the water found outside the church, they need the living water found inside the church so much more. So please pray today that our neighbors would find Jesus, the living water.